Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Pittsburgh-made durable goods. 3 rounds. It is a PFC amateur welterweight semifinal. The winner will fight for the belt. And now, introducing, fighting out of the blue corner. His record 3 wins versus 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 171 pounds even. Representing Pinnacle MMA, fighting out of Pittsburgh by way of Costa Rica. Introducing Caleb Costa Bodosh. His opponent on my right, fighting out of the mighty fast red corner. His record 2 wins versus 1 defeat. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 165 1/2 pounds. Representing Fight Club Pittsburgh, fighting out of the steel town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Matt Chief Hester. Your referee, once again, is Jimmy Chappell.
Jimmy Chappell having a busy night. Has he been out of the cage yet? I'm going to have to go give him a break.
So.
Think they'll pay me enough? Let you do this by yourself, Dave?
And Matt Hester appears to be celebrating No Shave November here.
Oh, he's loving that beard. I'm loving that beard.
In the red corner with the blue and white intimidation trunks. Caleb Bodosh in the blue corner with the black trunks.
Oh, big
right
shots
hand.
early by Hester.
Right hand and a knee, as you see the clinch. And a big knee to the body.
Bodosh definitely looking to get this fight to the ground already. Hester finding a good range, though, with his punches. Bodosh looks to elevate Hester. Hester is not having it, though. Good takedown defense so far.
Like I said, Bodosh, it seems like he always struggles with the double leg takedown, but if he switches to a single leg, that seems to be his bread and butter here. As soon as I say that, he switches to a single leg.
Well, against the cage, I mean, speaking for all the non-wrestlers everywhere who do have to take the fight to the ground sometimes, that cage is your buddy. If you can't blast double, which I never will, you will see singles.
Bodosh, one of the other things I was going to say, keeps his head very, very low. I want to see him keep his head a lot higher here. Matt Hester not taking advantage of it, but Bodosh basically giving him his head for a guillotine.
Well, see, as far as the AMI rules go, if you practice this position, you can pretty much secure these takedowns without a risk of a guillotine. But in pro rules, you have to factor in those knees. So I hope that, that habit doesn't stick. Now Hester locking up a deep guillotine, standing gi.
Standing guillotine, and it looks like Bodosh may be
Wow, Bodosh might tap to this. That is deep.
That's a very deep guillotine.
Referee Jimmy Chappell making sure he's conscious. Oh, he's
out.
He's out. Wow.
That choke might have taken. That was a long choke.
And
we're hoping that Caleb Bodosh here is okay.
Bodosh's legs are seizing up, reminiscent of Lyoto Machida, John Jones right there. We just witnessed Matt Hester standing guillotine.
And Bodosh just woke up, which is a very good sign.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I believe he was out. Yeah, a long time there. And again, that's a bad habit to have, dropping your head so low. You're going to get caught in guillotines, and those are not fun submissions.
Judge John Kruska scores at 29-28 Gantolina. Judge John Gutsevic scores at 29-28 Goss. And Judge Philip Rogers scores at 29-28 for your winner and new PFC Amateur Featherweight Champion, Rich the Raging Bull Catalina.
Pinnacle Fighting Championships is brought to you by Intimidation Clothing. Impose your will.
Here we go, the amateur main event here set as Eric Bleedsoe in the blue corner in the white shorts, taking on Mac Conahan, red corner with black shorts.
Now, again, I don't know if Bleedsoe is not 5'7", or if Conahan's 5'10", but it looks like more of an inch difference in height. A trend I'm seeing all night, David.
You know what? I just everybody lies about their. It's like guys lie about their height, women lie about their weight. Just don't even ask. I'm 6'2", by the way.
Oh.
Bleedsoe coming out with his nice looking hands here early on. I thought he was supposed to be a grappler.
He's making you eat crow right now.
Conahan on his bike early here. Oh, right.
Bleedsoe's got a sneaky right hand. He comes in right behind that jab. He's got a very boxer-based stance, so look at him. He almost like shows his back a bit in the stand-up. You see, he's very much turned to the right side.
Conahan with a right hand there. Oh, caught him with another one. Conahan looking to shoot.
Bleedsoe showing some thick leather. Great knee to the body.
Bleedsoe all over Conahan here early in the first round.
Feet, though. Conahan's a tough kid.
Bleedsoe just absolutely mauling, and this is a different Eric Bleedsoe than what I saw in his debut fight. Bleedsoe looking for the slam here. Conahan, obviously with the experienced wrestling background, able to stay on his feet, even though he only has 1 foot on the ground here. Oh, Bleedsoe landed a big right hand over the top there as they separated.
Bleedsoe's throwing. I wonder, though, I mean, with all that leather being tossed around, if he's going to gas out. He's got a lot of muscle to carry around there, but I've never seen him fight. So
that's something that we've never really seen Conahan's hands tested against the guy with... that was a clean knockout.
Wow.
Oh, man, that was a clean knockout, and Conahan fell down immediately.
A one-punch knockout, and Conahan is
nasty.
Still out. Wow, his hand is seizing. Like
he hit the ground hard there, too.
I mean, that
his
was...
head bounced off of the mat. That was ugly. I hope Conahan is okay here.
We wish the best for Matt Conahan, absolutely. That was a hard right hand. Wow, a statement by Eric Bleedsoe, now 4-0. And your new Pinnacle Fight Series lightweight champion.
I'll tell you what,
brutal knockout.
Yeah, that is a scary dude.
Ladies, if you want to get in shape fast, get down to Ladies Only Life-Changing Fitness Academy at Fight Club Pittsburgh, Campbell's Run Road exit, Parkway West, Robinson Township.
I'm able to keep up with my kids. You want to come back the next day. I've lost 11 inches, 21 inches.
I have more energy.
Everyone kind of encourages each other, motivates each other.
And we love Tracy.
Work out in a comfortable Ladies Only environment and not be judged. Classes are weekdays from 5:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Saturdays. Work out like a fighter and get the best shape of your life. Call us at 412-787-1193. It will change your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This fight is brought to you by Right Wrecking. 3-round schedule of the PFC Professional Featherweight Division. And now, introducing fighting out of the pumping adrenaline blue corner. His record, 2 wins, 2 defeats. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing 146 pounds, representing Vision MMA, fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Introducing Reggie Merryweather. His opponent on my right, fighting out of the mighty fast red corner. His record, 3 wins, 2 defeats. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 145.5 pounds. He represents Fight Club Pittsburgh and fights out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, presenting the next
Massive ovation here for Kamaru, the hometown favorite.
Well deserved, too. I've seen all of Kamaru's professional fights, including his victory over Victor Crenshaw. Him and I were both on that card together in West Virginia. An impressive win. I like the way Kamaru uses his distance and range properly. He's really...
The one question when he fought Jason Willett, people, Jason Willett was able basically just to run away from him the entire fight, and Kamaru wasn't able to cut off, show angles, and
oh wow!
Oh man, these guys! Kamaru got dropped there with a big left hand, and Reggie Merryweather just absolute. Oh my goodness!
These guys are just dirty boxing and just beating the crap out of each other. Exactly as I thought this would go down, David. Fight of the night.
Oh my! This is already
underway. It's 15 seconds in, and I'm already yelling at you.
These guys, give these guys the bonus.
Well, as I predicted, these guys will come out swinging at each other, and Kamaru was the first to kind of buckle, but very resilient, regained himself now, finds his back against the cage, though, and these guys are still just dirty boxing. Reggie. Wow, Merryweather just hitting solid uppercuts. Kamaru with a great takedown. Reversed by Merryweather. Into guard, though. Kama's not closing his guard.
Half butterfly guard here from Kamaru.
I think Kama's still recovering. Yeah, his eyes look a little glassy still, David.
Yeah, Kama got rocked with that big left hand in that first wild exchange.
But what a gamer and a veteran he is. I mean, showing just poise under duress here. He's only got that half butterfly in, but he's keeping it on purpose now. At first, I thought maybe it's just the way he fell, but this is very, very intended by Kama here.
Interesting to see Kama actually was shooting for the takedown. Reggie Merryweather obviously ended up on top. But that's something that I never expected to see from a guy like Kamaru. That definitely tells me that he was rocked and didn't like where he was in the stand-up game against Reggie Merryweather.
Well, as you said, he had trouble with Willett for backing up. Merryweather came right at him. And I think Kama's used to hitting guys further away than they can hit him, and they have a comparable reach here. So this may present. Oh, Merryweather, great ground and pound.
That's how you posture up and throw some big shots there. Yeah, what I was going to say is that he had trouble cutting off the cage against a guy like Jason Willett. And his last fight against Francis Healy just absolutely came out and showed that he was the exact opposite. Really kind of closed up that hole in his game.
Well, I think he learned a lot from that Comer fight. That happened in Cleveland. George Comer took him down and really controlled him for the entire fight. Kama wanted no more of that, and you can see the explosion now in his stand-up. Merryweather content with being on top here, sitting in this half butterfly. Kama looking to sweep and does. Wow.
Kamaru here. And Reggie Merryweather now with the half butterfly guard.
And now he's going to full close guard here. And again, I have to give props to our referee here. Basically silent this fight, letting it go.
And Jimmy Chappell, once again, the shout out, ladies and gentlemen.
Merryweather needs to let go of that head, though. If he wants to change his scenario and better his position, he's got to let go of Kama's head. He clearly can't hold him down and get the stand-up that he wants from the referee, so he's got to look to sweep or at least create some distance and explode out.
And once again, these are professionals. Head kicks and elbows are legal on the ground and standing. No head kicks on the ground, obviously, but elbows are legal on the ground.
Now right there, Reggie was looking to stuff a wrist, I think, for a triangle attempt, and Kama used that to step over into a half guard now, and a very open half guard, if I might say so. Reggie needs to move. His foot's right next to that cage. Oh, Kama in full mount now, and Reggie immediately rolls him over. Wow, what a crazy scramble. Kama looking at the knee.
Waiting for Reggie to get up just so that he can knee him, and Reggie just ate the knee and threw in a couple of knees of his own.
Now again, Kama, that's what I said. He finished Victor Crenshaw in West Virginia with a knee to the head. So no strangers to that kind of motion.
And Reggie, a durable guy. I mean, it's not like Kama isn't landing shots here. It's just that Reggie is just eating them and, is kind of just keep walking forward, keep going forward.
That's why this is my early pick for fight of the night. I knew both these guys were going to bring it, and both of them could take a beating as well as they give it.
Kamaru now in full mount here, looking to make some space.
I want to see more elbows by Kama. There we go.
Big elbow there.
Reggie with a great sweep. Wow.
This is an excellent back and forth fight, and we're still in the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Now Kamaru with a full butterfly guard here.
If I was Reggie, I would honestly stand up. I think I would break away from this and look to re-engage in the feet. He hasn't done much damage yet on the ground.
He definitely did some damage on the feet. He's given Kamaru enough time to recover here on the ground.
Kama's not only recovered, but I mean, right now he may have evened up the round with the takedowns and the controls and the sweeps. It's hard to tell. I mean, now he's definitely doing more damage from guard with elbows.
Kama looking to elevate again. But I think this round definitely still has to go to Reggie Merryweather. I mean, he almost had Kama out of there early in the first round, and it's been pretty much even since then.
Agreed. And now we hear the 10-second clacker.
Kama elevating again, and
wow,
that's going to be wow,
geez.
Reggie elevating again and ending the round in full mount here. Looks
what
like
a scramble! That was a crazy 5 minutes.
Still got 2 more of those to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Unbelievable round.
So how do you score that one? I mean, do you have to give that one to Reggie, just based on the fact that, I mean, he almost finished the fight early on. He stayed aggressive. Kama didn't really do much damage. He was good positionally, but I think that round has to go to Reggie Merryweather.
Well, sadly, we have no generality that works across the board. There is no universal way of scoring. It's all an eye of the beholder situation. Now, are our judges today grapplers? Are they strikers? Me, I agree with you. I give that round to Reggie for what I would assume would be, propose damage, and what we physically saw happen, the Kama almost dropped. But then do you score the resilience of Kama-worthy, the takedowns, the sweeps, the scrambles? How is that pointed? You know, we really don't have a system. Interesting, between rounds, no stool for Reggie Merryweather.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Reggie Merryweather use a stool. Referee Jimmy Chappell getting them started for the second round. And Reggie Merryweather in the black and red trunks, by the way. Kama-worthy in the white. I don't think he had enough time to say that in the first round.
Kama looking to knee, Reggie still swinging.
Oh, Reggie just absolutely with the killer eyes as he goes in.
I was going to say something about that. He has like a Christmas morning kid's eyes. Like the look on his face just opening a present.
Big body shots here.
Wow. Hard leather by Kama-worthy.
These are just two absolute monsters.
Ooh. Big knee to the body.
I hate that one of these guys is going to have another loss on the record because, big knee to the face there from Kama. Kama-worthy with good head position here. Kama looking for the dump takedown. Oh, Reggie Merryweather stays on his feet.
I think that knee landed him.
Trip takedown there from Kama-worthy. Nice.
That knee did land to the face of Reggie. I saw a little mouse in the right eye there.
Kama-worthy with head position here. Needs to work that underhook on the right side. Reggie with both of these guys, interestingly enough, using a lot of butterfly.
There is a lot of butterfly being employed here.
Not two guys that you really think of as jiu-jitsu players, but both have shown the ability to transition very, very well in this fight. And that just goes to show you the evolution of mixed martial arts. You can't just be a striker, you can't just be a wrestler, you can't just be a grappler. You have to be very good at everything, and these guys are both showing that they really are good in all aspects of the game.
It is athletes like this, the young guys that are going to be ambassadors for the rest of the world. Once the golden age of the UFC was done and it became mainstream, all of a sudden you couldn't just be a striker. Like you say, you can't just be a grappler. You have to be good at everything now. And both these guys are. It makes for great fights, David.
Reggie working the body shots here. Something that you'll always hear from a corner when a guy's in full guard is body, head, just to try to get the guy to open up a little bit.
I actually heard that at a grappling tournament the weekend. Another big sweep, and now Reggie went from full mount into the half guard of Kama-worthy. Kama does a great job of getting out of that mount and back into that half guard quickly.
And Reggie Merryweather, and the interesting thing you see here, as opposed to a guy with a wrestling background, Reggie seems to be a little bit high, has a little bit more weight on his shoulders as opposed to having his center of gravity be his hips. That's why these guys are getting swept a lot.
Much in the same way you can identify a wrestler who is boxing, you can identify a boxer who is wrestling. I'm sure you've mentioned a few times, David, I have some very pretty takedowns of my own.
I think both of these guys, though, are just fighters.
Oh, these guys are beyond fighters. As you said, these are mixed martial artists. These guys make it look good. That's why they're professional.
Reggie with the wide base here, although he's still very, very much forward in his butterfly guard, I guess. Not a closed guard from Kama-worthy here. Kama looking to elevate again, but he was turning the wrong way.
There it is. I was waiting for him to use that. He had them both under there very deep, and now it's almost a mount scenario. It can't even be considered a butterfly guard anymore. Now it's a half guard. But it looks to me, I'm being blocked by the cage, but I think Reggie can pull that leg through a full mount pretty easily.
And Kama back to full butterfly guard here. And butterfly guard is a position where you just want to float. If you're the guy on top, you don't want to put too much weight in any one position because that's when you get swept in butterfly guard.
It's hard. I'd say from a defensive position, butterfly guard is efficient to stop you from getting hit. Somebody goes to elevate or change their weight to strike you, then you sweep them. Wow, athletic scrambles. These guys are insane.
Wow, this is definitely a new contender for fight of the night.
Kama winning that war right there, that little battle of attrition. Both guys tried to muscle their way up out of that scramble. Kama got a deeper whizzer and better hips apparently, and now finds himself in the closed full guard of Reggie Merryweather, whose head is uncomfortably against the cage.
Kama-worthy doing a good job of using head positioning here. If you don't have enough room to posture, and what you want to do is grind your forehead into the guy's chin. A couple of big elbows over top there for Kama-worthy. 3, 4, 5 elbows over the top there from Kama-worthy. But if you can't posture here, you just want to use your forehead and the guy's chin to make him as uncomfortable as possible.
Anything you can do to try to change what a guy is doing to defend himself is going to be beneficial to your cause.
And Reggie again with that half butterfly guard looking to sweep. Has an overhook on the left side. And Reggie actually needs to move his right leg off of the hip of Kamaru in order to finish this sweep here. Almost wants to chop at the knee as he elevates on the left side. Chop at Kama's left knee with his right foot.
Honestly, I don't think either of these guys expected to be in this many scenarios like this.
And Kama here in the 10-second warning and just exploding, and both guys are back to the feet.
And Kama making face at it.
Oh, Kama sticking his tongue out and just absolutely Anderson Silva kicking him in the face.
He's
as the round ends.
Reggie has some blood coming out of his face, and as you said, at the end of that round, Kama just made a little face at him and then gave him a rear leg front kick. Very taekwondo, perhaps from his South Korea experience.
How do you score that one, man? Both of these rounds have just been absolutely extremely close.
I'm realizing now after 2 or 3 fights tonight, there's a reason I'm not paid to be a judge. I'd have to say that round goes to Kama, though. A lot more damage. I mean, Reggie came up bloody. And it seems on the ground, speaking just from the bottom position, Kama's doing more. When Reggie's in the bottom, there's a long low, of him not acting, and then he sweeps, whereas Kama is throwing elbows from the bottom and then sweeps. Is striking, then sweeping. And
if body language means anything, then it looks like Mark Cherico was telling Kamaru to throw some more elbows in this third round in between rounds here. So
a very pro-worthy crowd here as the Kama chants are starting to echo through the halls.
And this is an absolute, I almost wish we could hear some Reggie Merryweather chants too, because he's making this just as great of a fight.
Oh, Reggie wants to swing. You can see him.
And you see that leg kick for the first time from Kamaru. And it almost threw Reggie Merryweather off a little bit there.
Well, I think
Kama with a knee to the body, working that underhook on the left side.
I think Reggie's
Double
becoming
unders.
a bit one-dimensional with his attack, though, as in I haven't seen him throw kicks, really. He's just coming out with a loaded right hand, and while it's effective when it lands, obviously, Kama
like
great
a
knees.
knee that just slid up the right arm of Reggie Merryweather into the face. And Kamaru once again showing his wrestling in this fight, doing a great job of using head positioning.
I think Reggie Merryweather just attempted to jump for a Kimura from, I'm not too sure what I just saw, David.
And the referee, Jimmy Chappell, giving it a close look here as Kama took the fight to the ground. Reggie Merryweather with a cut, just a small cut over his right eye here.
That's right at the corner there, Reggie. And Kama's looking right at us here at the broadcast booth.
Like I said, very good improved wrestling game here from Kamaru.
I am impressed with it.
Like to see his head positioning here, both standing on the ground. Good job, keeping his good base here, so he's not going to get swept in this position. Don't give Reggie Merryweather the butterfly guard again to land sweeps.
Now, this could be just an opinion-based thing again, so maybe tell me to shut up. But I think much in the way of we were never supposed to, or let our guy get to the. If we're on top, you're supposed to take your guy to the fence so he can't get up. That's an old fallacy. That's been proven wrong as guys use the fence to stand up.
Wall.
I like to have my head buried in that guy when I'm on top, the ground and pound, so that I don't get hit. I can keep my arms inside without taking damage, and I can just throw up blindly.
And Kama show an excellent ground and pound here in this fight. Something we haven't really seen a lot of from him before, but showing that he definitely is very adept in the Mark Coleman reign.
Now again, though, notice how Reggie isn't doing much besides holding his head down and just trying not to get hit. He's not threatening with submissions from here. That's the first right hand I've seen him throw. I don't really condone his fighting from your back, but
Reggie
you have
looking
to
get back to his feet, obviously. He's really just looking for an opportunity to get back to his feet. Try to land that one big bomb.
Kama now landing some big left hands from guard. Reggie can't be grabbing the head in a guillotine fashion. You've got to stand up. If you're looking to get up, you shouldn't hold the guy down to you. Instead, you should underhook and look to lift and sweep. And now again, half butterfly guard. This is just the move of the fight. Oh, almost used
Reggie
it to
almost
sweep,
had to sweep again.
I think he had the wrong arm trapped. He needs
an underhook on the left side.
Exactly. He needs to either switch his arm hook or his leg hook and sweep to the other side.
I think he heard us, and it looked like he was trying to do that.
Hope Kama's not mad at me for cornering.
But here's something you don't want to see here from if you're Reggie Merryweather on the back. He's flat on the ground, not really looking to sweep here, not looking to transition. Although Now he's up on his hip. You don't want to be flat on your back because that's when you get pounded out.
Not at all. And
Referee
there it is, Jimmy Chappell.
I think that's the perfect